Hi guys, this is Steph from Ferret-World and thank you for joining me today. As you can see, I'm all rugged up because it's actually really cold down here in Sydney. It's been pouring rain and it's just really cold and we've been drenched for the past few days. What I wanted to talk to you about today is whether or not ferrets should be getting milk as part of their diet. Obviously, most ferret owners now know that ferrets shouldn't be getting milk because they're lactose intolerant, because ferrets are lactose intolerant. However, there's still a lot of ferret owners that give their ferrets lactose-free milk thinking that it is okay. Or goat's milk thinking that it's okay. Apparently goat's milk has nearly as much lactose in it as cow's milk does, so that's something that you need to watch out for. But also, when it comes to lactose-free milk, there's a lot of sugar in it. Let's think logically about what we're actually feeding our animals and what we're feeding our ferrets. Even though it might be nice to see them lapping up the milk and giving them milk and all that kind of stuff, we need to think about whether this is an appropriate food for them and whether we should be giving it to them in the first place. Obviously, the sole purpose of milk is to give it to baby cows or to give it to baby animals. Once ferrets are grown up, why would they need to have milk in their diet? It's not really something that they would need. Just like humans, you know, we shouldn't be drinking milk because we're adults. We've had our milk when we were babies. We shouldn't be drinking milk when we're grown-ups, let alone another species' milk as well, which is designed to give to baby cows. When it comes to ferrets, I always try to think about what would be part of their natural diet. If it wouldn't be part of their natural diet, so things that polecats might be eating in the wild and how their digestive systems are designed, then I don't tend to give it to them. And that's how I like to think logically about their diet. I don't like to give them anything just because they might like it. If we're going to take on that mentality, then it's the same as giving kids lollies constantly because they like it. But as adults, we know that they shouldn't be getting it because we're smarter in that sense and we're more educated as well. So same goes for ferrets. Don't just give them stuff because they like it. Make sure it's right for them. Otherwise, they can get sick later on as well, especially, you know, if you're giving them lactose-free milk, if there's sugars in there, preservatives as well, because lactose-free milk tends to be on the shelves instead of the fridges. Well, there might be some in fridges as well, I'm not really sure, I don't drink milk. Really research what you're giving them. Same goes for you, you know, what are you putting into your own body? So the same kind of research needs to go into what you're feeding your ferrets too. So what I would like to say today is let's be smart about what we give our ferrets. Let's think logically, and the logical conclusion for the whole milk debate and the whole milk question would probably be no milk of any sort to give to ferrets, because milk, first of all, is designed for baby animals or for babies in general, for baby mammals. But once we grow up, why would they need it? They don't need it as part of their diet. No matter if it's lactose, lactose-free, goat's milk, whatever it is, they shouldn't be getting it part of their diet, part of their natural diet. If you want to learn more about what ferrets can get, healthy treats and as part of healthy treats and healthy foods for their diet so that they can be really healthy, then I have created a few videos on this topic as well, a few newer ones, so go check them out. I'll put the links below in the description. So all I feed my ferrets is a natural raw food diet, and that's what I suggest you feed your ferrets as well. As you know, Sammy has been diagnosed with insulinoma, so we really had to look at how we feed the ferrets in general, because insulinoma is caused by carbohydrates and sugars in their diet, which comes from kibbles because they're full full of those kind of things. So really start to think logically about the ferret diet. Get to know how their digestive system is designed, what it's designed for eating and what it's designed for processing, and think about what the healthiest foods will be, and do lots and lots of research. Don't just trust me, do your own research. You need to be an empowered ferret owner as well. So make sure that you do lots of research. Personally, I don't give my ferrets any milk whatsoever because I just don't see any point to it, because there's so many other foods that we can give them which are really good for them. And also after doing some research on milk and lactose-free milk, I decided that that's definitely a big ba-bow in my book when it comes to giving any sorts of milk whatsoever. So on that note, I hope this video has helped you. Thank you for asking the question. If you have any other questions, post them in the comment section below and I may get around to answering them. Anyway, I'm going to go snuggle up on the couch with a nice warm cup of tea without milk, and I shall talk to you soon. See ya!